That's all right. Oh, no.
Let's see a one. Let's see a one, everybody. Hoss, you ready, Hoss?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ronnie. Your mom wants you.
I'm ready.
There's the strikeout artist right there.
No, I don't think so.
1 for 17 at the plate.
Today is April the 27th. I'm back in California, and that's Walt Cavalli Jr. doing some warm-up with the California Angels. That there is big boy Ronnie. He's the only guy that is on a seafood diet. Whatever he sees, he eats.
Back there, that black man.
How long we got before this game starts?
Go anytime.
So I need to mark my stuff unavailable for beach sticks and candy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's even recording here. I don't know why we're not.
The one that missed the ball was Ronnie Cavalli. That's their dad over there. I think he's a ball player. Look like the Angels are all warmed up for a game today. Ronnie tells me that he's been hitting the fence lately, so we'll see what he does. And Aaron says he hit harder than Ronnie, but he can't hit as far as Ronnie. So we'll see what happens when the game starts today. April 27th, 1991, here in Marshall School, where they're having their little T-ball game.
It wasn't high. I picked my favorite ball.
Here we go, that big boy Ronnie Mays Cavallo out there playing shortstop. They call him the horse.
Got his new glove.
That's not because he's hung like a horse, it's because he's big like a horse. And over there on the mound is the runt, the left-hander.
Number 7.
Number 7. He's his second year
Back up, Ron.
in T-ball. You think he's a bad dude. He throws nothing but curveballs
Over that way a little bit.
if he throws the ball.
Okay, right there.
They're getting ready to start this game today. It's April the 27th, 1991 here at Marshall Field.
Hey, pay attention, ball's
And we'll
on the
see
tee.
what happens.
Okay,
That's
Angels.
the Angels out there.
No, my friend.
I saw your mom out here last year.
Yeah.
Pick it up, Ron. Throw the
Big
first.
walk
Hard.
over the first.
Nice try, nice try.
Good job, Ron. Way to make the play, baby. Hey, just like that, all day long, okay?
Hey, guys, let's
Move around a little bit. Get loose.
way to stop that ball. That's a quick pitch on us, guys. Oh, you went right.
Get loose. Get loose. Chucky. Chucky.
Your way again, Mike.
Get ready, Ron. Come on, Ronnie.
Run!
Go to first.
Bam!
Oh! Nice play, Ron.
That far over, don't go for it. All right?
Ron, you got to make that throw hard, okay? Make it reach him over there.
He hits it, you're going!
2 down, guys.
2 down, let's get him at first, huh?
Seems like it's just a little too big of an
Come on,
Yeah.
come on.
Come on, get ready. Get ready now. Come on, Ron. Be ready, Ron.
Get ready!
Nice hard throw.
You're ready to charge.
Get set, Ronnie. Get
Go
set.
hard, go hard.
Base.
First. Go on. Hold it, hold it, hold it.
Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in.
That way.
Come on, Aaron. Come on, baby. Gotta stay down on that.
All right, Aaron?
You all right?
You're ready. He hits it, you're going. Come on now.
You okay, Aaron?
One more, guys.
Hey, stay down on the ball. Stay down on the ball. You put the glove to the ball.
Left-handed.
Steven, pull over.
Get ready now. Get ready, guys.
Ready. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Second base.
Second base.
Stay there, Danny, stay there.
Bring it in, Stevie. Bring it in.
Come on, guys, let's go.
What is that, 2 runs?
4.
4 runs? Come on, you guys gotta nail it down right here.
Come on, let's go. Wake up. Get tough.
Yeah, yeah. Get ready, Ron. Game, Ron. Get in the game, Ron.
Come on, Mike, you ready?
Chuck, move over this way to the line more. Come this way a little bit, Chuck. Right, come this way. Okay, right there. Ronnie, move over this way a little bit. Right there. Back up just a little bit. Right there. This guy's gonna hit the ball hard now. You gotta get in front of it. Get it, Ron!
Go, go, go.
Yeah! 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 Yeah, Ron! Woo!
There's number 7, lefty. It ain't Hank Aaron, it's Aaron Carvalho. The left-handed batter, batting average 505 up to game time. Lefty on the plate.
Come on, Aaron. Right there. Perfect. Bingo one right now.
Let's see what he can do.
Show me a rocket. Show me a rocket. Run, Aaron,
There it
run!
is.
Run!
Good hit. Way out there. Going out to the center field. He's going out to second base.
Go, go, go. Touch the base. Go.
Here he is, sliding to second.
Good job, AC.
Good hit.
Go, buddy.
Number 11, the big horse, Ronnie Carvalho. He gets $15 if he hits it over the
Swing that
fence.
bat hard,
We'll
Ronnie.
see how far he can hit the ball.
Hit it over the fence.
I want to see a bingo right here, big guy.
Number 11, big round.
That's enough.
Here it is, big hit.
Go, Aaron.
Out to the center field, out to the center field fence. There it is out there, he's running, and there he is, going in. Normally he'd be on third base, but he's so big he only can make it to first base. Well, anyway, he got a good hit.
Atta boy, Aaron. Way to move, Aaron.
There's Big Ron going on second base.
Here, Ron. Ronnie, you're looking over here at me. Okay?
He's on second now.
Last week he was taking lead off that. When he was doing this, I had to chew his ass. Stay there, stay there, stay there. Might want to drop it just a little bit, Steve.
Here comes the horse. Here comes the horse. The big horse is on second, on third. Number 11, the big horse. The big horse is on third base. It took him 3 days to get there. He spent all his time blowing bubble gum. Here comes the big horse going on home. There it is, number 11 scored. Number 11 scored. Took him a long time to get to the home base, but he scored. The big horse. The horse for oversized. Seafood diet boy.
Go, go, go hard, Aaron. Over to first, Aaron. Atta boy, Aaron. Good play, Aaron. Way to be there, son.
Number 7.
Way to be there, Aaron.
Come on, horse, watch the game.
Get in the game, Ronnie. Get in the game, Ron. Come on, Aaron. Aaron, first base, Aaron.
Go second! Go second!
Amy's chest, Aaron.
Pitcher! All right, stay!
Hold the ball, bring it in. Aaron, nice, smooth, easy throws, okay? That's routine right there. Come on, baby.
Calm down on the guy.
Got one out right here, got one out. How many outs, Angels? One out.
Nicholas, watch me!
Now, Mike, ready.
Ready now.
Where's Barbara?
She's over there talking to Sylvia.
Sylvia.
Uh-huh.
What's Sylvia?
One out, Ron.
Horse, finish
Aaron,
the game.
Aaron, little short ball like that, you gotta come hard and get it.
We don't want your autograph.
Yeah, that's what you stop.
Come on.
Come on.
Over to first, Aaron.
Damn.
Come on, Nicky!
Don't get him too excited, man. Don't get him too excited. That's good. Ooh, I like your shoes. I like yours.
Stop the ball, Aaron. Way to stop the ball, babe.
That's fake.
Okay, guys, let's go.
Come on now.
Come on, Aaron. Relax a little bit, babe. Come on. Get with it, Ron. You in this game, Ron? Okay.
I doubt it.
Don't do that.
He wants a hamburger.
Don't do that. Tell him he's
All
going
right,
to
guys,
get
come on.
Oh, you never seen him. He hit the ball all the way to the fence and gets to first base.
He
Everyone's
just did it.
screaming.
He just did it again. Went to the fence. Went to the fence. He only got to first. I'm shining, waiting for him to get on second. He's still on first.
Check it out.
Hey, Ronnie hit
And
it
then
all the way to
every time
fence.
he gets on first, when he gets to second base, he gets on his knees and starts praying like.
Ronnie, you ready, Ronnie?
And then
Quit blowing bubbles, Ronnie. Get with this game.
Right there, there it is.
Oh, get him
Get the ball. Yeah! Good job!
When he gets on second base, he goes, Ronnie.
Aaron.
And he's jamming.
Wait, Hustle, good.
MC Hammer on shortstop and everything. We scream.
Okay?
He's I can't believe it's a 6.
2 down. How many outs, Angels?
Remember I wrote that.
How many outs? 2 outs. Let's go. Gotta get on this ball, Ronnie. Coming to you. Come on, run. First base, run. First base. Out. Oh, God.
Good try, Ron. Good try, baby.
Got that horse been all the time blowing bubbles.
Haas, pick up the ball, Haas, and make a nice hard throw, okay? Right. Nice hard throw. Come on.
You can do it, babe.
The throw was too soft, babe. Throw the ball.
Guys, come on, guys.
2 outs, guys, right here. Let's end it up.
Hey, guys.
Close it up right here, Ron. Back up. Ron, back up a little bit, Ron.
Go.
And a boy.
Yeah. Boy, Aaron. Good job, babe. Good job.
Big E.
I made a catch like that for today when you guys weren't here.
There's the Pruma All-Star Sisters.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even see them all sitting
Lisa and her
there.
2 aunties. Yeah, they think they're bad. Yeah, look
I
at
didn't even see any of them sitting there.
Run. Go.
Come on, big.
Soap and water,
Come on, big.
Hey, Aaron.
Here's pick number 7.
He's far from the bat.
Left-hander. Hey, pick up the bat over there on the ground.
Come on, Aaron.
Watch the ball, Aaron. Don't think about nothing else.
There's Aaron.
5, Steven.
Left-hander hitter. Good tag hitter.
Come on, Aaron. Nice, good straight contact. Rip. Run.
Go.
He's safe. Safe. On an arrow, though.
All right, big.
Oh, it's different price for different needs.
Oh man, he ain't worth $4. $1.50 and a bag of popcorn.
Go. Good stop, dude.
And a boy, Aaron.
Pick it up. Yeah. Oh, good try, Aaron. Good big.
It's all right, Aaron. Aaron, get in the game. That's okay.
Shake it off, babe. Shake it off.
Got to get this one right here. Ronnie, you ready? Get ready, Ron.
Yeah, he put his fold up.
Get ready, Ron.
Off the back. I'm still drunk from last night.
Oh, God. Where's your mama, Shane?
Go. Get in here, Aaron. First base hard. Out. Yeah. Atta boy, Aaron.
Job, Angel.
Good catch over there, Mikey.
Yeah, he is.
Hey, get ready, Ron. Ron, you ready? Chucky, move in a little bit, Chucky. This is a small guy right here. Right there. Get ready, Chuck.
Oh, be careful.
Get ready, Ron. Coach, back up. Coach. Chuck, first base, Chuck. Atta boy. Woo-hoo! Atta boy, Chuck. Atta boy, Chuck.
One more, Angels, one more.
Hey, Aaron, come on, baby. Hey, you guys got 2 outs. How many outs, Angels? 2 outs. Got to get this last one. Let's go.
Go by that school corner.
Get ready, Ron. Get in the game, Ron.
All right, Mike, get the game.
Coming that way, Mikey. Steven. Right there. Atta boy, Aaron. Get off that mound. Come in here and get that ball.
Going up there.
Guys, got to get ready right here. Steven, he's coming your way. Back up 2 steps, Steven. Right there. Come on, Aaron, first base.
Go, baby, go. That's okay, Angels. Come on now.
No, throw it this side of the first base bag. Give Mike a chance to catch it.
Aaron, don't worry about throwing it soft. Throw a nice, hard, smooth throw over to first. He'll get it.
Grab it. First, Tom. Hit second. You're looking at me.
Hey, you guys got 2 outs right here. Let's go.
First.
Ronnie, you, Ronnie.
Take a base. Go.
Bring it in, bring it in. Bring it in, Steven. Run it in, Steven, run it in.
All right. Way to stop the ball.
Way to play, Angels. Way to be behind each other.
Hey,
Good job.
Frank. Get over there. Come on now. Frank. Frank.
Hey, you guys get a freaking shot up.
It's family sick person. It's all of our family sick.
Ronnie, get in the game, Ron. Don't look over here.
Show Ronnie a hamburger, he called time, he go home.
Aaron, you ready, Aaron?
Come on now.
Aaron, you ready, Aaron?
2 outs.
How many outs? Back up a little bit, Ron.
2 outs.
Oh, no, stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there.
Angels, there's 2 outs.
Okay, Chuck, coming to you, Chuck, right here. Move up just 1 step. Right there. Get ready. Here he comes. He's coming to you. He's coming to you, Chuck. Let the ball come to you. Nice, smooth throw to first.
Oh, they're just touch third base.
Yeah, but if it doesn't come this far, it's not worth it. They'll throw the ball into the outfield. If it comes right to you, Chuck.
You ready, guys?
Get ready, Ronnie. Aaron, you, Aaron. Attaboy, attaboy. Woo-hoo! Yeah, yeah.
That's Big Ronnie Carvalho, number 11, known as the Hoss, because he's the boss. Let's see what he can do.
Look round the back. Look round the back. Come on, 11. That's why I can't fucking grab it.
Right there.
Come on,
Dig
Tom.
in. Nice and hard. Ready? All the way back.
Come on, run! Go, run!
Still going, trying to make it to first. Look at that. 3 days later, he just barely making it to first.
All right. That slide roll.
The big horse just got through sliding on the second and rolling on the third.
Boy, get on the back. Way to hustle on those bases, man. Wheel.
Good job, baby.
Hey, what do you want? What do you need?
What do you want to drink?
Want some
What do you
Coke?
want?
Oh, thanks, Dad.
You want Coke, Joe?
Yeah, you want something to drink?
I want one. Aaron wants to get one.
Ronnie?
Get Dad a Coke.
Okay. You want orange left? Chunk!
Hey, good. Hey, get hard, get hard.
Bring it up, Steve. Yeah, let her. Yeah, there you go. Okay, Lorena. Nice and hard, Lorena.
Are you pitching?
Come on, Cole. Nice and hard, baby.
How the hell can you pitch and not look? You didn't even look at the glove once. How can you pitch?
Go, Cole. Run hard, Cole. Come on, come on. Attaboy. Huh?
Thank you.
Here, Daddy. Hello, everybody.
That's okay, they watch
Get ready, 6. Get ready, 11. Get ready, 7.
Did you get Aaron's? Did Aaron cut that off?
No.
Yeah, I did. I got it. I record when they're out here. Ronnie, up, Ron!
Philip, second base. Second base, Philip.
Ronnie, remember what I showed you at home? You gotta get up. You gotta get up. Okay? Good try, babe.
Go to the pitcher.
Aaron, bring on the tomatoes.
That's okay. Good try.
Ronnie, straighten out your hat, baby, right now. Look like a ball player. Straighten out that hat. Samantha, you all right? You hurt your back?
You hurt his back. He didn't even get off the ground.
Yeah, he twisted, that's why.
Twisted.
You all right, baby? Huh?
Come on now. Pay attention. Ball's on the teeth.
You knocked them both down?
Both over. Now we gotta go get some more soda.
That's all right. They can have some of mine.
You can have
Some of mine too.
No, man. You have to drink out of this side.
No, don't let them drink out of yours.
Come on, Steven! Second base, Steven! Second base, tag him! Oh!
Come on. Hustle. What are you doing?
That's okay. Shake
Hey, that's a lot of defense! Hey, you guys look good out there. Come on now!
Don't lose it.
Come on, Angel, shake it off. Here we go.
Ron. Back two, Ron. Right there. Hey, you just back up two, okay? You're gonna go to third base with this play, Chucky, if it comes right to you. It's a girl. These kids are something.
You don't have to back up because it's a girl.
Yeah.
You can hit it
How
over the
much was it?
fence.
5.
Oh, that's all?
525.
Get ready, Ron! Get ready, Aaron!
Aaron, it's gonna be yours, Aaron.
Hit it to Ronnie.
Don't they only get a certain amount of swings?
Get ready, Ron. 5. Get it, Aaron, 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 Aaron! That's all right, Aaron. Nice play, babe.
Way to be there, Aaron. That's the way to be there.
First baseman, there's one other two.
Lisa, you shouldn't talk like that, you know, because if somebody else hears you say that, it ain't
Everybody
right.
on the team that said that.
It doesn't matter.
Except for Michael, Aaron, and Ronnie.
Fucking girl. I sometimes pisses me off.
Come on, guys. Let's go. Get ready.
Come on, Mikey, first base! Get over there! Atta boy!
All right.
Let's wait also, Mike.
Atta boy, Mikey!
2 down. Let's go.
That
One
two.
more.
Hey, how many outs, Angels? Okay, we gotta get this last one right now.
Back up. Back up. Back up.
Back up, Ronnie. Ronnie, back up.
Back up. Back up, Ron. One more. Right there. Get this ball on the fly.
Look at me, Jason. You, Steven.
Get this ball on the fly right here. Aaron, you gotta get off that mound and get that ball.
Go, go, go.
First base!
Hold it. Hold it.
Throw your pitcher.
Stop, Steven.
Catch the ball, then throw it.
Steve, is that your glove? Is that your glove he's using?
Yeah.
That's a monster, man. Monster glove.
I don't know. They couldn't find his.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Good stuff, Steven. Hey, let's get him at first, huh?
Chuck, in, Chuck. This guy came to you already once today. He came right to you.
Coming right to you again, buddy.
Right down the baseline.
Comes right to you, pick it up, tag your base, Chuck. Okay? Comes right to you, pick it up, tag your base. Get on it, Ron. Get on it, Ron! Tag the base, Ron! Oh.
Got 2 outs. Let's get him at first, okay?
Way to stop it, Ron. Way to stop it.
Come on, guys. One more out. Let's
Stop
go.
the ball, Ron. Good stop, baby. Way to stop the ball.
Robbie, he hits it. Come in. Lefty.
You ready, guys? Right here.
Come on, Ronnie.
You ready, Ron? Coach, in, coach. Coach, in. Yeah, I gotta see this. Hey, get it up. Let it go. Let it go. Hey, foul ball. Hey, that's foul. Hey, that's foul.
He touched it in
He
fair ball.
touched it. He touched it. Well, he's out trying to get everything you do.
Hey, I play for Hanson's, man. Come on. Hey, we're used to see.
Take the camera.
Let me replay this back. I'm gonna rewind this back. I play for Hanson's, man. Any call, okay? We try to get them all. Doesn't hurt to try.
Come on now.
First base.
2 outs. First base.
Come on, Chuck. Get ready. Chuck, you're not ready like that, baby. Get ready. Come on. Glove in the front. Get ready, Ronnie. Right now. Ron. Ronnie, you run.
Get it, take the base.
Get it, Steven.
Get the ball out, guys.
Hey, stud. You play already today? Win or low? Oh, you guys played this morning. You killed the A's, right?
Okay, guys, you get
Oh, the A's
slow down a
sucks,
little
man.
bit.
Shane sucks.
It's like outfielders.
You are?
We're still
You guys undefeated? Oh, bad.
They can't.
When's your next game? I want to watch. Wednesday, I'll be here. What time? 5 o'clock? Oh, the boys play here at 5 too. No, they don't. They don't play Wednesday. I have a game Wednesday. Right here, Ryan, right here! Oh, shit.
Mike, run on!
Get the ball. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring the ball in. No more horsing off. Let's go. Got to get this last out.
Come on!
Chuck,
Let's get this last
uncross your hands, Chuck, and get ready to get in this game. Right up here, Chuck. Right up here, Chuck.
Go! Come on!
Right there. Get ready, Chuck.
It's up the middle. If it doesn't come to you, let Aaron get it.
Get ready, Ronnie.
Come on, Angels! Come on, Steve!
First base, Aaron Hard.
Right there!
Atta boy! Woo!
Atta boy, big! That's cleared!
You dare him be a good kid.
Come on, big! Give me your soda, Dad, and film this. Come on, big!
Go, Aaron, run hard!
Run it out, baby! Run it out! Run it out, Aaron! Yeah! Get on the base, babe!
And save it for Aaron.
Hit it! Hit it! Hey, Hoss! Time out. Wait, Steve. Ronnie, get your bat, Ronnie. Get over here. Get over here and get your bat. Okay?
Which one? Which one?
The big fat one, that one right there. Okay, they're screwing around. You haven't even got a good hit with your regular bat. Get it together, Ron.
Okay, Ronnie, get real.
Somebody knock this down.
Get ready, Ron, right now.
Hey, you guys, come on in and sit down.
Yeah.
Andrew, come on and sit down.
Ready, Mike? What's going on? We're running back to the ball.
Come on, Ron.
Come on, Hans!
Right to the fence. There's the ball way out to the fence. And he's trying to make it to second base. Let's see him there. He's making it to second. He's coming in over to third. He's making it into a triple. And he's on third base. The big horse. It's a three-bagger. Mention the word hamburger and the big horse. It's a three-bagger.
No good, Ron. No good, Ron.
No.
The big horse on third base. You mention the word hamburger, he runs the bases. I should have brought a bucket of tomatoes. He haven't made one out today. To what?
You tell him, Ron.
I don't remember you even catching the ball. You're looking over there blowing bubble gum. You spend all your time blowing bubble gum.
You ready, Ron?
Be in the game, Ron.
No.
Be in the game, Ron.
Pay attention to the game, Ronnie.
Dad, would you leave him alone? He's not going to pay attention. The guy's going to hit the ball.
Dad, I'm going to take this tape to work. Wait, Ron. Wait, Ron. Wait. Wait, Ron. Stay there. You want to run, he's going to pick the ball up. Right there, all you got to do is catch it.
Hey, how's the running?
Be prepared. Watch the game. Be prepared and watch the batter.
Let's go, 11.
Get in the game, 11. Let's go.
Okay.
Now you watch me. Ronnie, tie your shoe, buddy.
Tie your shoe, Ron. Bring it here.
Come on, let's get in the game, big. Come on, 7. Let's go. Come on, 7. Here we go. Be prepared now.
Ronnie, you in this game, Ron? Okay, let's get with it. Aaron, you gotta get off that mound, Aaron. Don't worry about that soda on your
Get around a little bit.
Aaron, it's drive, baby.
Scoot around.
Drive, just watch the game.
Come on now.
Scoot around a little bit. Hey, scoot over.
Jared.
Scoot over.
Here.
Yeah.
No, what he wants to do is strangle his little step brother.
Jared!
Jared.
In the dugout!
Come on, Jared, hustle, baby, hustle. Let's go.
Waste your time.
Get in the game. Get in the game.
Oh, good job, Angel.
Hey, good job, Angels! Hey, good win, big guys!
Come on in here, guys. Let's do the 2.68. Come on in here. C8. Ready? 2, 4, 6, 8.
Hey, line up, guys!
Line up, guys.
Hands out. Right hands up Come on, guys.
Hey, good game, Angels!
Everybody in here? Ready? Hey, is this a straight line? Let's go. Make a straight line to him.
Nice straight line, Angels.
Good line. Come on, let's look good. All right, that's a good game. Look good. Here. Okay, let's go. Come on. Look good, guys. Look good. Come on, guys. You bring the bat?
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, guys. Hey, I got you guys blackmailed.
Hey, guys, get up and pick up any trash. Let's clear out here. We'll go out here and stand.
Good game, Angels!
Let's wait out here. Get all the trash. Whoa.
Place has been swarming with recruiters.
This is the home of Walt Cavallo, and today is August the 27th, 1991. You can see the American flag on this home at 5773 Butano Park Drive. I just newly painted the house, and you see it's also got a brand new roof on it. So I guess my retirement is pretty good because well, I ain't got nothing else to do. I'm trying to get something fixed around the house. This is my beautiful 4x4 1988 Chevy pickup, half-ton pickup, four-wheel drive. I just got that rack there. I'm getting ready to take it to Hilo so I can carry some wood and pipe whenever I need to. The house right next door is Bobby Prisado's house. This is also my house, my car here, my 1986 626 Mazda. It's going to Hilo. And my 1981 Mustang, that's going to the junkyard. Now, really, it's a good little car. It's a nice car. I'm planning to sell it before I leave. But right now, it's my work car. You can see the house next door, the one that needs a roof. That's Bobby. He's doing a hell of a modification in the back. Excellent job. He has a Portuguese carpenter that's adding him a huge family room as well as a huge sauna and two new bathrooms and also a real huge master bedroom. I'll show you in a minute. In the back I'll take some photos of Bobby Prisado, my nephew, that's married to Lisa Raposa's daughter Bonnie Prisado. So this is my house here in Fremont that I'm not going to sell. I just plan to leave it here, and maybe Jeffrey will wind up, he's not going to get it, but he's going to wind up renting it. You see my yard, Better Home and Garden gave me several trophies because of my beautiful, well-kept yard. Yeah. Now that's Bobby Richardo there. He thinks he's a big wheel carpenter here in Fremont. He's carrying lumber in the back with his big modification he's doing. In a minute I'll show you his big mod he's putting back there. See, he's smiling. Now this is the back of the Bobby Richardo's house. He's married to the Portuguese man or Raposa's daughter Bonnie, and that's his dog Rambo. You can see the mod he's doing to his house. They're a hell of a extensive mod. You see the new French windows he's adding in there. It's pretty good size he's adding in there. See, that's Bobby Richardo's jacuzzi. Whenever he get a little, he jump in the jacuzzi. He's also got 2 bathrooms he's adding. You can see that Portuguese carpenter is doing a pretty good job here. Of course, Bobby's been keeping an eye on him. Make sure he does a good job. But that's a hell of an extensive mod he's putting in there. This is the back part of the extension that Bobby's adding. He's doing his legal, so he can do all he wants. I try to put an extension on mine. Now I gotta see how I can work a deal so I can get a permit. Evidently he's spending around $25,000-$30,000 to get this addition added in there. Maybe when I get back from Hilo, I'll complete my extension. Because I have a huge extension also, about 33 by 30 feet extension to my 4-bedroom house. And this is a 3-bedroom house, and it's going to remain a 3-bedroom. He just added an extra large family room and a real large master bedroom. See, this is Bobby Richardo. He's a PG&E man. Snooky Santiago taught him all he knows about being a PG&E man. Yeah, he's a hard-working kid. I don't know if he got the money to go with it, but he's got a lot of money because he's been hanging around the Brinks truck, loading up with money. Hard-working kid. Whenever you want anything done, call Bobby. Also, that big van you see there, that 1971 Ford van, is also my van, and that's up for sale also. I'm going to sell that along with my 81 Mustang. See, this is that extension I've been trying to add it for the last 3 years in the back of my yard. It's a huge extension with a real extra large family room, extra bathroom, and also a shower room as well as a washroom. One of these days I'll get it finished, but right now the problem is getting a permit because it was done, without doing it right, and now I have to get a permit so I can get it done like Bobby is. And when mine gets done, it'll be a huge extra family room and a living room. No, not a living room, but a shower room as well as an extra bath. So it'll be a 3-bath house with an extra large family room. That's my yard. My yard is very large. It's about 51 feet in the front, and it goes to 196 feet on one side and 206 on the other side. You can see my garden. And it's about 160 feet deep, just the backyard alone. So I got a pretty large lot in my back, so you can see the cars passing is a freeway. But I got a beautiful garden. You can see see that's a pear tree and that's a plum tree. In the back is 2 plum trees back there also. That's a cherry tree here. This is a plum also. That's a peach. And way down there is another cherry tree, and I have an orange and a grapefruit that I fooled Herbert one time. I told Herbert I was extra large oranges, and it wound up being a grapefruit tree. So you can see how us Portuguese, they sell fruits by different kind. Now this is my cilantro. I don't think anybody in California raised better cilantro than I do. Brinkies, they call them colantrillo. And you can see my onions in the background there. That's just cut-off onions that I stick in the ground, and I have a real good crop here of colantrillo. That small bed you see right there will fill up two 3 feet diameter bowls. That's how large it is. Now you see my tomatoes in the background there. Those are beefsteak tomatoes, and I also have bell peppers and chili peppers. And you can see that type of chili pepper we got over here. Now that's the kind of chili pepper you guys call Hawaiian chili pepper. These damn things are really hot. And I bought them over here. They have them over here also, but over here they got a different name for it. But it's the same thing. It's real extra hot, small red chili peppers. These are jalapenos. And there's my cabbage in the background. This is my pride and joy. Nobody believes me every time I tell them that I raise cabbage that the heads are around 12 to 13 inch in diameter. Well, in a minute I'm going to put a scale to show you how big my cabbages are. But I'm just showing you my tomato plants. Back in the background there, you see some pumpkin growing back, and I'll talk to you about the pumpkin later. Now this is my super cabbage. Now a lot of people don't believe me when I tell them that my cabbage heads run anywhere from 12 to 13 inches in diameter. As you can see, I have the scale on there. This one here is measuring around 13 and a half inches in diameter. It's a super cabbage that I grow. I'm showing you only one of the heads, but normally they run around from 12 to 15 inches in diameter. These cabbages are very, very delicious. And every time I tell somebody back in the islands that I raise cabbages that is about 12 to 15 inches in diameter, they give me the old, yeah, he always saying that. But this is true. You can see the scale. I have the scale right on it. And I'll try. Now you can see how large this cabbage is. It's around 13 and a half inches in diameter. I'm giving you a shot from all angles so you can see how big it is. See how big that thing is? It's huge. I also grow pumpkins anywhere from 100 to 600 pounds in my backyard. I know you don't believe that because the pumpkin season is not until October, November. But when I do have them, I'm going to take pictures this time so that I don't get that, oh yeah, he always says he grows them big. It's like those Texans. But I do grow them big. Especially my cabbages. My bell peppers are anywhere from 4 inches to 4 inch diameter and 10 inches long. That's the big Bertha bell pepper. These are small yet. They're young trees. But I grow some nice bell peppers here. You can see my garden. I'm very proud of my garden. That's my tomatoes. Another thing too that nobody believes it, but it came out of the Hilo paper that the way to raise tomatoes to make them get really a lot of tomatoes and real thick. You can see how nice and thick my tomatoes are. I'm having problems with gophers, so the gophers are kind of eating them up from underneath. But other than that, you can see how nice my tomatoes are. But I actually feed my tomatoes with fertilizer. 2 parts of Epsom salt and 1 part of cement. Yes, cement, the kind of cement you use to make concrete. That's cement, the dry cement with Epsom salt, 2-to-1 mixture, and your tomatoes are super. In fact, in the Hilo paper, the guy that wrote the article on feeding tomatoes Epsom salt and cement, on 21 trees, actually 21 plants of tomatoes, he grew 3,000 pounds of tomatoes. Now it sounds unbelievable, but it was in the Hilo newspaper, so I can only say, and I do have a copy of the newspaper if anybody wants to debate that. Now you can see my pumpkin back there in the background. Now that's where I grow my huge, and there's a small pumpkin there. You see, just very small. But that pumpkin will probably be around from 75 to 150 pounds. I haven't been able to grow them any more than about 110 pounds. But these pumpkin, if you really knock off most of the pumpkin and just leave 1 or 2 on them, you could grow them up to 600, 650, which is a record sizes. And that's a big, big pumpkin. Yeah, looking at my cabbage again, I just want to make sure you guys can read the scale. See, that's 12, and it's actually about 13 and a half inches. That's what measure. That's 12 right there, and it's about 13 and a half inch diameter because I don't have anybody holding the ruler. I just have it laying across the top. But you can see how huge the plant is. I have 3 plants right there. That's the one that's ready. And in fact, we went to a luau last night at the Puma Club, and we planning to eat that cabbage. Me and Uncle Herbert's coming over, and also Danny and Diane Carvalho. They're coming over to eat Kalo pig and cabbage. So we're going to eat that cabbage. So I can't take that cabbage with me to Hawaii, but you can see that I do have a great green thumb. I can plant anything. There's my onions back there. My cilantro, I don't think anybody can match the size of cilantro and the real freshness that I put into them when I grow them. Here I'm growing some more green onions. You can see these are the kind of green onions that you buy from the store and you leave about 2 inches off and then you just stick them in the ground. See how nice they are, and they're only about a week and a half old. In the back there, those trees like you see in front, they're about a foot high in front of the tomato. Those are actually what they call gopher purge. They're supposed to keep the gophers away, but my gophers are pretty smart. They don't give a damn about that plant. They come up and eat my tomatoes and my bell peppers anyway. But anyway, look at my pumpkin here. Beautiful. That's only one. That is only one plant. That pumpkin you see there is only one plant, and I'll have some huge pumpkins out of these. Back of my house, you can see it's freshly painted, brand new roof, all new vents on the top. That big family room is a sore subject. One of these days I will get to finish it. I may have to tear that all down again and get a permit and then go back and put it back up, but I will get to finish that one of these days. You see my fruit trees here. Here's my orange tree. Over on this side here, you'll see right there, you'll see my grapefruit tree. And then right there, those are plum trees. Uncle Herbert brought these plum trees from his job about 5-6 years ago, and they were about a foot high. You can see how nice they are. And I do get some nice, I have 2 types of plums. There are the yellow ones and the green ones. And they're very delicious. It's very sweet. You know how huge my backyard is? It's huge. That's why I don't like to buy property that you can spit in the neighbor's house. I want a big yard. They're going to build a 12-foot high wall in the back here, so that'll make my property value go even up higher now. These homes here in Fremont selling from anywhere from $250,000 to $300,000. Although the market right now is slow, but they'll go up back again in another year or so. That used to be where I used to raise my fighting chickens and rabbits until my neighbor up there, the one you see right up there on the top of the roof over there. They used to have some kids there and they complained because the roosters crowed and made a lot of noise. Anyway, you can see the top of Bobby's extension of his house that he's added. You can see the Yep, there's top of Bobby's house. He's gonna need a roof put on pretty soon, and I have some of the friends that are in the roofing business. They're gonna be putting on his roof like they did mine and my neighbor Bill across the street. All I gotta do is finish that room, then I'll have a $350,000 to $400,000 home. But right now I'm planning to buy a piece of property in Hawaii, and then when I sell my ranch, some of the money from my ranch money will come up here and finish this room. And I don't know, we might not, might make it into a patio style or add it like we intended to be an extra room. You can see where the new bathroom we plan to add. Plus, if you see one low pipe in the middle, that's pretty low there. That's a low urinal. I was going to add that special for Uncle Lawrence, so when he comes to visit me, he don't have to bring a step ladder to get to the toilet. So there'll be a toilet and a urinal in there, and also a wash sink. And over here, where you see the other pipe there against the wall, back there, there'll be a shower. There'll be a shower in there, and a washer and dryer right there. There'll be a washroom, and this whole room here will be just a big old family room. This is my dog Kato. He's named after the Green Hornet's helper. He's actually one of the smartest dogs around. He's the only dog I know that sleeps under the window and watches us stand up and play tetherball with the kid, just like a little kid. He's very sharp, smart, and he looks like a bear, but he's very, very, very smart. He doesn't make any mess anywhere around my yard. Only one far corner in the dirt, way in the back of the yard. So he's a very clean dog, and he's a very excellent watchdog. I'm planning to bring him with me to Hawaii if I don't have much problem getting him through customs. But I'm going to bring him because he's 4 years old. He's going to be 5 years old in November, and he's made some pups with a Labrador from a next door neighbor, but see, he's a camera crazy. In fact, he wants an autograph. You ain't getting no autograph, Kato. Over and out. Hold it.
You should have taken when I did that.
Hold this like this. Ow, ow, ow. Come on, my fucking feet. Jesus Christ.
Stupid shit. I don't believe it.
Burn my fucking feet, man. Hang on a second. Yeah.
I thought I heard Diane. Is she here?
No, not by you. Get over there. I showed it to Bonnie. She's gonna scream. Hold it. You gotta hold on.
Did you show Eva?
No.
Just show Eva.
Wait here. Hold it there. Hold it here. Yeah, just hold it like that. But you gotta turn the carriage so I can see. But just scale down further, you can see how big that cabbage is. He's almost the size of her waist, so he's actually about 13.5 inches, and he weighs probably about 8-9 pounds. The real extra large cabbage, and I grow these all the time. Every year I grow at least 10 of these. But this year, while I was in Hawaii, most of my plants came and they were dead. When I come back, I only saved 3 of them, and this is the first one to be completed. You can see how big Massage is carrying it. Yeah. Open out. This is Walt Carvalho's ranch in Sunol. This is my pickup truck, my 1988 Chevy 4x4 pickup that I'm going to be taking to Hilo. And this is my corral. You see here, it's not really first class, but it serves its purpose. You can see one of my cows in the background. It's one of the old cows that I have. She's probably about 14 or 15 years old. Yeah, this is the inside of my corral. I built this about 8-9 years ago, so it's kind of old, raunchy looking. But you can see them in the background. This is my ranch. I'm just showing you the corral now. In a minute, I'll be showing you the steer that I plan to kill. It probably weighs about 1,000 pounds on the hoof right now. But this is the inside of my corral here. You can see the chute right there. In the background you see this, part of it is my ranch. That hill you see on the top there, that is my ranch. That is that's the area where he's planning to build a home up there. Yeah, this is my young steer I'm killing. He's about 14 months old. He probably weighs pretty close from 800 to 1,000 pounds on the hoof. He's been kept in seclusion, eating nothing but grain and hay for the last 60 days, so his meat should be very tender. In fact, Scheringer Brothers and that slaughter cattle here, they come from Manteca. They'll be here probably in the next hour or so, and this will be in the freezer by October when I get back from Hilo. They're going to store it for me. These are nice. These are Brangus Hereford steer, all red. Excellent conformation. Yes, you can see how tame he is. He's taking off because I scared him with the camera. But he's a nice steer. He's going to be very tender steaks in a little while. His mother's the old gal right out there, that white-faced cow. She's had about, I say about 10 or 12 babies since I had her, and I bought her when she was 5 or 6 months old. And I'm talking about the old cow. I'll show you in a minute. This is a steer I'm going to kill here, and I'll show you his mother. He's very tame. I've had him from a baby, and he doesn't know it until the truck comes up here to slaughter him. When they smell blood, they'll be going crazy. But they normally take about 15 to 20 minutes to kill them, hang them, skin them, and put them in stainless steel containers and take them to the freezer house for a 2 to 3 week meat aging process. And then they'll cut and wrap it for 31 cents a pound, which is very reasonable here. Now what you see here is a young cow and her calf and a little black white face there. She's a female heifer. That's a little young bull. I haven't castrated him or even branded him yet. And she's a young cow. She's only about a year old. She shouldn't have got pregnant and had that young calf, but you know what happens when they leave you a pen, the old big bull on the other side of the fence, he decided, hey, there's young tender meat there, and he don't care how old they are. Nice and fat, and they've been eating up like dry grass. This here's the old cow. Is one of the oldest that I've ever bought. One of the first heifers that I bought, the young calves that I bought when I first bought the ranch back in 1976. She was about 6 months old, so she's about, I guess, about 14, 15 years old. And she's been having a calf every month. She's a very, very good mother. She's a purebred Hereford cow. I've had a few problems with her. She got sick a couple of times, pneumonia, but I saved her. I'm also a very good vet. I can do almost anything as far as a vet can, and I save myself a lot of money by doing that. Anyway, she's a beautiful cow. You can see that. One of my last of the first that I ever got when I first bought this ranch back in 1976. Now you see the fence line going all the way down to the back of the hill, and way up in the back, in the background there, you see you see a fence there going up the hill like so. That's still part of my property. It's about 60 feet. This old fence is about 60 feet inside. It should be right there at that post, coming back all the way across. So it's got to be re-fenced. Whoever buys it got another extra 60 feet, probably another acre or so that needs to be fenced. But you can see it's really not really steep range. It's kind of a rolling range. But if you're not used to it, that's what's going to happen. You can see the background there. It's beautiful country. If I show you, this is the kind of view you have from the top of my hill here. And at night, it lights up like a picture, one of these postcard pictures. It's a beautiful view of the Bay Area. That's why this property is very valuable. Not only is it exclusive, but the fact that it's got one of the best commercial water wells drilled. My water well has hit a river. I've hit a running river, so my water is always nice, clean, and sparkling. In fact, I've been drinking that water for the last 10 years, and all my youngsters and a lot of my relatives, including the Raposas from Modesto, they drink my well water, just to show you how good the water is. So you can see the view of my ranch. It's very nice. His young bull, about 2 weeks ago, he practically almost got blind from pink eye. But I sprayed his eye a couple of times. I had to wrestle with him to spray his eye to get rid of that pink eye. But now he's fine, and he's a healthy young little bull. And when I get back from Hawaii, he'll be about 4 or 5 months old, and I'll wind up castrating him. And next year, if somebody doesn't buy this, next year he'll be free to meat. This picture of my young steer. You can see the ear, his left ear there. You see like a W there? That's my own ear brand. I branded him myself. I don't have a real legal brand, but I brand him a W there because, you know, his mother funny, but she's the only cow I know that her young calves actually born with an ear brand. There's a mark on the ear, like a slotted, like somebody cut the ear brand. But this is the first one out of the 9 or 10 babies that she's had that have not gotten, that didn't come out with an ear brand. So I cut the ear and branded them, so because I don't have a very a metal brand that I branded back in them. I usually just use an ear brand and brand the ears. As you see, that's the background of my property. That tree is right on the outskirts of my property. Everything you see now is all my property. It's 24.5 acres of prime view land, and right now there's 3 people that are interested in my property. There's 2 people here in California that have already looked at it and have concerned about it, and they're trying to see if they can wiggle up enough money to buy it. And there's also a person from Texas that's coming up here at the end of the month, and he's very interested in it. He wants to build his own house here in the hills. So he's coming to look at it, and I'm pretty sure when he see it and see what kind of a view he has. There's electric here on the property, and there's also the best water well up here. When everybody up here is buying water, I can pump water and water this whole place without no water shortage. So you can see that I have a very, very prime property. This is the back end of my 4x4 pickup truck, and you can see that the generator that I used to generate electricity, only because I'm too lazy to actually hook up electricity. There's electricity right on the property, but I still use the generator because it's a lot cheaper. It only cost me about $1.50 a month for water. And this is my feed room. I built that in 1977. Bobby Pisciotto and I built it. It's not as nice as Lawrence built his back room, but it serves its purpose. You know, it keeps the rain out. And I'm going in to show you some of my prize chickens. Yeah, this is inside of my chicken pen. You can see I'm showing you a mallard, a male mallard. Now this crazy duck, I've never seen a female duck, and it actually tries to breed my chickens. I laugh like hell when I see him trying to breed one of my hens, but he does. He tries to grab him. He grabs him by the neck, and you know, he can't get on him like a rooster does, but he stays on the side there, and it gets it off just by holding on to the chicken, and the chicken wiggling around there trying to get out of there. He's a crazy mallard. I had him from baby. Somebody gave him to me, so I've just let him loose here. My Mansell gray hens that I thought was dead because she's supposed to be, I didn't see her for quite a while, and evidently she wound up coming out here with 3 chicks. The chicks, I don't care about them because they bred with those young stags of mine, and I'll show you the stags in a little bit. But you can see she's a very nice Mansell gray hen. And today is the first day I've seen her since, about 30 days. So it takes 21 days to hatch, but I haven't seen her in over a month. So anyway, she's got 3 chicks here, and she's mean as hell, so. My young stags, Been walking around with the duck. He was raised with the ducks. This is one of my young stags. The gray. The Mansell Gray crossed with the McLean Hatch and White Claret. So he's a nice little guy. He's very young. He's only about 8 months old. These are some of my hens. They're about 2 years old. And this old guy here, he's only about 2.5 years old. They're molting right now, so you can see the feathers. They don't look very pretty, but he's a real hell of a fighter. And that's where some of the eggs came for Lawrence to set these chickens with, is from this old guy right here. And I'll show you the gray next door, who's also a real beauty. You can see that white Canadian Claret came from Lawrence pen in Hayward. So I'll show you some of the older hens I still have from Lawrence. These are my young ones that came from some of Lawrence hens. You can see her face all busted up from fighting. See, you can see that Kelso in these hens. They got Kelso, they got Claret, McLean Hatch. The hen in the pen right here is a McLean Hatch hen. She's not setting, she's just laying right now. She's a nice little hen. She'll come out in a minute as soon as I get real close enough. There you go, there you go. There she is. Nice looking hens. Right here you see that's a Mansell Gray hen there running around there. She's pretty wild. But she's Mansell Gray. See that gray? It's a Mansell Gray. These hens sell for anywhere from $150 to $200 a piece. That's a McLean Hatch. That's a Claret. White Canadian Claret. There's the old guy here. See the young stags, they haven't got their combs cut yet. These are brothers. These two here are brothers. There's 3 of them actually. There's one out here that's with a duck, walking around with a duck. But anyway, you can see they got that Claret blood in them. Now here's your beautiful Canadian, not Canadian, but your Mansell Gray. In a minute he'll come out in the open so I can get a good shot at him. There he is. There he is, there. Now ain't he a beauty? This guy can really fight too. That's why I wanted to give Lawrence a breed. I keep bringing eggs there, but evidently they keep having problems getting them hatched. That white one in the background is background here. You can see on his right leg there's a blue. I don't know if you can see it. There's a blue ring around his right leg. Yeah, that blue ring there. You see that? Now that indicates that that's one of Lawrence's original hens that I got from his yard. Some of our Lawrence hens already died. Either the wild animals got them or they just died of health-wise, sick-wise. But that one is still alive, and there's another one around there that's look more like a McLean, like a Claret that's still alive. But you can see that beautiful. You see that beautiful Mansell Gray? Now, how you like that? Ain't he a beauty? And he fights as good as he looks too. And that's the hens that I've been getting eggs to bring over to Lawrence from. This gray and from the other guy I just got through showing you. I don't have too many chickens right now. Most of them I gave them to Castillo, the one that plays maracas. Not Benny Castillo, the cousin. I gave him some really nice set of hens. This here you see the side of the hill of my property. I'm looking down at it, so it looks kind of steep, but it's walkable. You can walk all over this property. But I tell you one thing, the elevation is high enough that it'll really tire you out. You may need oxygen. Howard Trotri came down this hill one time to help me mend the fence, and on the way back up, I thought he'd have three heart attacks. Yeah, I had to hit him with a 2x4 to get him up the hill. But anyway, you can see it's up there, but it's a beautiful country. I mean, there's only up in this area, Sonol ranches up here. There's only 14 of them, so it's very exclusive. And a lot of the people here have very, very large homes, anywhere from 4,000 to 5,000 and 6,000 square feet. So they're very large homes. This is only one side of my ranch. I'm going to show you when I get to the top of the hill and show you the top of it looking down. This is on the side. You can see my truck and then my chicken coops, my corral. I never built anything really nice and painted it up to make it look to stay, because I really never intended to live here. Barbara can't live up here because of the elevation, and mainly because of the dry hair. Her asthma, not her asthma, but her allergies really get to her up here. Now this is still my ranch. I'm looking down from the top of the hill where I have my pad. You can see my cattle in the background. This is my chicken coops. My corral is in the far end. You can see my pickup truck. I remember back in the old days, Lawrence and Annie came up here to visit me. Bobby Pichotto and I just put a big roof on that chicken coop. That's about 12 feet by 30 feet long. And the day he came up here, the wind was blowing so hard, he picked the roof up and flew it like a 747 wing. And still today, Lawrence still remembers that too. He always rub it into me. But it's beautiful up here. It doesn't have that kind of wind all the time. You can see that's all my property you're looking at. All the way down into that corner. That tree. All the way up to the hill. Way up to the hill. Up to the end there. Down this way. This is all. It's only about 4 acres here, so I'm going to show you the rest of it in a minute. All that fence, I got it fenced in paddocks, so the extra fence you see, that's still my fence. Up to that tree there, on the side of the hill. Now you're getting up to the top of the hill where my house pad is. There you see, nice and flat. You can put a house here anytime. Make sure you're secure, because I wound up putting a shed up here to keep my tools and stuff. 2 weeks later I came up here and I seen only the cable. The wind blew the whole shed up to pieces all over the place. It really blows up here hard, so you gotta make sure you build your house in the area where the wind won't be a factor. But it's a nice area. I'll show you the view you get from the top here. See the mountains? You see that view there? It's kind of hazy today, even though the sun's out. It's kind of hazy. It's not quite as bright as I like to, but in the evening when the lights are on, you can see the Oakland Coliseum light up like a store. Really beautiful. Now this is the view you get from the top of the hill. If you were at my house here on top of the hill, my house pad, anyway, there's no house up there. But this is the kind of view you would see all the time. It's what you call a picturesque view. The only reason it hasn't sold is because of the fact that I really just put it up for sale legally in May. Up until then, I was just kind of Mickey Mousing around, not really wanting to sell it because I really love it up there. Now here's the other side of the hill. On the opposite side of the pad, you can see this still the other area there. And there's a big tree that I was showing you from the other side. It's going down, there's a fence line. You can see that, look at the view on there. And over here, once in a while, these mountains are covered with snow. Actually, the hill I'm at, this past year with all the snow I had, all my water lines froze. I could have skied on this ground. It was about 3 or 4 inches of snow. It's really beautiful. But I don't care too much for cold weather, so that's the reason I like it over in Hawaii, because even though it rains a lot, you don't freeze. My water well is down there. This is also all my property. I'm showing you all these properties here. I'm probably here looking down. It's about 24.5 acres. If you look way down the hill there, you see that there's a gate like way down there. I don't know if you can see it, kind of blurred. But that's the for sale sign. Finally, they got the for sale sign up. And I understand from the real estate guy, I talked to him yesterday, August the 5th, and he told me that he has 2 guys that are interested and trying to come up with the money, and he has one guy that's coming up here from Texas at the about the 24th of this month to look at the property because he's interested also. Now you see all those trees there on the side of the hill there, all my property. Hang on a second and I'll move over. Now I'm on the other side of my road coming up. I'm looking down, it looks pretty steep. It looks like you're on an airplane looking down, but it's actually not that steep. All those trees there actually belongs to me, my property. I'll go up to there, and you see the little white sign there with a little telephone pole in? Well, that's my frontage of my property. It actually fronts all these property I'm looking at right now up to that road. And there's trees, there's a little gully there. That's all my frontage property. This property is like an L. 24.5 acres of beautiful country. Anyone who want to buy property because they want to put a big mansion up here, this is the place to put it because it has a hell of a view. Right there you see is my water well. That's my water well right there. And it's about 275 feet. But I hit water at 110, 150, 175, 240, and again at 260. And the bail was 12 plus, and actually 6 plus is good enough. But 12 plus, that's a commercial well. That's all they could bail. They couldn't bail fast enough, so we quit at 275 feet. And the pipe on the diameter of that well is 12-inch diameter with a 10-inch casing, and it's steel perforated pipe that is welded together, so it'll never come apart because of earthquakes or any kind of movement of the land. I did that. It cost me a little bit more because that well cost over $10,000. But I got a good well, and I'm proud of it. I really got some excellent water, the best water up here. No alkali, just as good as the spring water you get over any island that come right out of the mountain. Cold, ice cold. It's like you're drinking it out of the refrigerator. That's my road. I'm just showing you part of my property so you can more or less get the hang of it. In the background you see all those rolling mountain hills. That's another ranch back there. That's about over 2,000 acres. And you see that's my neighbors up there. The front house is about 48 square feet. The one in the back is about 38. And the front one, he's only got 12 acres, and the guy in the back has 10 acres. That guy has 10 acres. Now see those trees in that? That's a gal that bought that property for speculation. Right now her property is very valuable. Of course, she don't have no water or nothing on it, but it's valuable. This guy right here, he's a electrician. He has his own business. And he has 20 acres. That's a horse corral you're looking at there. Right there by the trees, you see a big house. That guy is an airline pilot. He has 20 acres also. And there's another house down on the other side of the hill there, and she has 20 acres also. And then you keep going here, and there's a couple more property here with no houses. There's actually 14 lots up here, and there's about 8 homes that are built. There's another house right up there. That guy's a salesman. They spent all their money building the house, but they never did finish the inside. They're still working on it yet. They've been doing it for years. But it's beautiful. Check the view. I tell you, in the springtime, this is a magnificent view. Check that view of that Bay Area. At night when it lights up, unbelievable, the view, the beauty. It's too bad that because of all this hay, dry grass, and the elevation that I couldn't build a house up here. But it's not only that too, it gets really cold up here, and Barbara and I used to, the old Hawaii style, we like it warm. You can't beat Hawaii. Rain and all, you can't beat it. But it is beautiful up here. That's a big tree that's right in front of my property, right on the side of the fence. That doesn't belong to me. That's an oak property I'm looking at right now. That is the fence. All of these you see right here, these are all. And you can see the hill isn't that steep. Well, here's another view of my cattle. You can see there's 4 of them there. The one in there is the one we're going to kill today. So, and today is August the 6th. And here's another view of all the top of my chicken coop. Looks pretty old, but it's a decent. That's a water tank. There's another water tank right there. Yeah, it was made all out of plywood. So that used to be my pig pen, but I quit raising pigs because I raise very good pork, but you know, there's no money in it. You waste a lot of money. In fact, even the cattle, I don't make any money raising cattle or raising chickens. I just do it as a hobby because I'm an old farm boy and I just love to do it. That's Ronnie, the fat boy right there. Wally's youngest boy. How old are you, Ronnie? 6. Yeah, he's 6 years old. He thinks he's bad. He got GI haircut. See, that's the back of my yard here in Fremont. That's his brother Aaron right there. And that Chinaman that's running right there, that's Ernie. Ernie Carvalho Shim right there. That's Joanne's boy. He's 10 years old. And that's Bobby Pichado, Bonnie's little boy. Uncle Elisa's grandson. I don't know who that Howley kid is. Huh? Who's that Howley kid is? There's 2 Howley kids. I don't know who they are. They must be, they came with Diane Quinones, I think. That's Aaron over there, my grandson, Aaron Carvalho. Yeah. And Bobby Pichado, Ronnie and Ernie right there. They think they're bad. All right. Now these are the 3 amigos. They think they're bad. They're doing the routine that they're always they're gonna be on TV doing this routine. That's Wally's 2 sons on the outside, and in the middle is Joanne's son. You can see where they learned that from, not from the grandfather. With music, they really put on a show.
That one in Newark was bad too. They had 2 of them in one day. They turned the lawn out and everything. No, I was on this one over here. They had another operator, but he said go home. Nice select. Because I helped pull stuff up in the walls. Yeah, then they send another guy in. Down the boat, right up another place, and I said, stand by. So we got that guy. And then they came back. We got a meal.
Somebody up there. Wait, Lisa, I think you're wrong.
Picked up all the stuff. All in the yard and then got done at 5:30 in the morning. Then Thursday. Well, not time and a half. How much you think when you got home? The next day morning, when I went home, staying home, I get a respiratory. That's all double time. Double time for 8 hours.
Come on, girls, let's dance.
Let's go to sleep. Oh, we have 3 hours. We've been counting on the house. Night. Up at the hill, where Scotty lives.
Hey, Sumo! Hey, Sumo!
Same cap, the main separated. I went until 11 o'clock. Let's do a fusion. Then I went Saturday up from Palm. I dug 3 bell holes before 4 to 10. 5 by 4 over main, gas main, rather than I got them all done. Got 4 services done in one day. Went in the yard. I was moving.
Hey, Robert. Hey, Grandma. Say hello to Lawrence, Grandma. Ma, say hello to your sister. Ma, say hello to your sister. This fat-batted Danny Carvalho come over my house and take my goddamn easy chair, which he gave me anyway. This is that baggy Bobby that lives next door. You see how old he is? That's from working too hard. How about Peter? Uncle Peter. How about Lawrence? How about Lawrence?
Lawrence. Hi, Lawrence. I think you folks are going to be here.
Get out of here. Wait.
They all do the block That's
grocery shopping right now. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go grocery shopping. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, Daddy. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
This is what I harvested this morning. This is my bell peppers. You see they're not very big, but there are a lot of it. And then my chili peppers. I have all kinds of chili peppers here. I got the Italian ones, there's the yellow ones, and then the big dark ones are jalapenos, and the real small ones you see down there are just like the Hawaiian pepper. They're very, very hot. And I grow this in my backyard here in Fremont. Now over here is my green onions I just picked up this morning. You can see that I have a very green thumb, nice green onions. And right here is your cilantro. Never seen cilantro, this kind of cilantro. It's very thick, and yet this is young. I picked it about 3 weeks early because I'm leaving for Hawaii, so I gotta make sure that you know, they get used. So they're gonna use this to make patele. Cilantro, green onions, hot chili peppers, and bell peppers. Yeah, today is August the 7th, and we still haven't slaughtered the steer. These are still my cows, and just wanted to get a good shot at this big old cow. See how nice and fat they are. This cow is about 15 years old. She has about 11 or 12 calves, so that's my best old-time calf. And this here is my young black white-faced heifer. a little young bull. He's about 2 months old. And in the back is his mother. This here's that young steer. I got a real close-up. He was supposed to be killed yesterday, and then again today. The guy called me this morning, said that his truck broke down and his generator's not working, and his electric saw don't work because he had a problem yesterday with it, so he didn't want to come up here and wind up have to do it all manually. So I guess this steer is going to wind up leaving until I get back from Hawaii, which will be October the 7th, 1991. Then I'll put him back in the pen and condition him again so that I can kill him. Today, August the 7th, 1991, this steer is one of my youngest, weighs about 1,000 pounds on a hoof. You can see this is a sign as the realty they're selling my ranch. This is the gate to my ranch. That's the road going up to my ranch. There's another sign, that lot right next to me is up for sale also. The one adjacent to me was just sold. It's nice country. Now that's my neighbor's house. He has 20 acres, 3-bedroom house with a barn there. It cost him $40,000 to build. He's asking $780,000 for his ranch. That's 20 acres with a 3-bedroom house and a barn. You can see he's got a beautiful site here. There's the Bay Area. This is the view from the top of the ranch. The property you're looking at now belongs to the state. That's a wild game park, wilderness park. Nice country. We got plenty of feed up here. At one time when I had 23 head, you could see the dirt. There was no grass like this.
Grass, you know, up his grass.
Hey, then I go, Walter, Hilo will never be the.
No, I can see. This is great, this camera. That's Jeffrey the Faggy Bessie without a shirt. And Danny Costa, Irish Costa's son. And that's Wally Costa, Danny's nephew. Yeah, he think he's a baseball player. Yeah, you see, show muscle, but nothing. See? He cannot hit. Both of them basses play ball. Both of them suckers play ball, but they're not no stick like the dad. And this is Faggy Barbara. Yeah. And Faggy Diane. She thinks she's a cater deal. She don't think she caters pork and beans and sausage.
The best though, you gotta admit.
The best pork and beans.
Pork and beans and sausage and rice.
You see that? Borinquen, you show them on green banana, they go crazy.
If I had one right now, I forget going to the restaurant.
Why don't you take a picture of this whole... Uncle Lawrence, you haven't seen all this, have you? Your house, your yard? Since you finally
after 48 years, decide to put in a nice lawn and trees. Let me finish. Take this all to Hawaii with you. Now that you're getting old and senile, and you know you had somebody come and put this lawn in for you.
When you talk to him, you do the speech off.
Hey, what are you? Hey, what are you? Camera crazy or what?
Here, Dad, Harvey.
Yeah, this small Harvey, little Harvey. I remember his dad. His dad was just as little as he was when they moved in here. Yeah, he's a bad dude.
Yeah, all right. Like this now.
Yeah, little Harvey's a donut man. He likes donuts. And this Harvey's mom.
Look at the baby.
Look at the little baby. Oh yeah, I got her. Oh yeah. This is my neighbor's kid. Look at that little guy.
Look at Harvey. Muscle up, Harvey.
Hey, you forgot the limo, Dad.
What limo?
The one going up the street.
That's my limo.
It's the limo.
Where's the old lady at?
Hey, that's Mama, not the one. You forgot to tip the Chad. You forgot to...
Yeah, that Howley boy, Japanese last name, and that's his son right there, Chad. That's Nancy Steely's grandson, Sam Steely. That's his house. Everybody's fixing up their house nowadays. Hey, Richard, pick him up, Richard, pick him up. Because I'm... Yeah, that's Nancy Steely's grandson, Chad. Hey, Chad! Oh, there he is, there he is, there he is. Don't come across the road. Hey! Wave to me, boy! There's the old lady, Grandma Feeney. She's a bad dude.
Well, she got the same kind of car like Bonnie. I didn't know that.
Yeah, the last time I pulled around with this, Barbara, no wave to everybody, Barbara. I remember that Mexican guy giving you a back trouble.
Oh, you did it again today?
Yeah, that she started yelling and screaming. I had to run over there to go check. See that Hapu fern? Great, huh?
She's walking in. It aches. Her neck was all open out there.
Diode her ass on the counter. Hey! Oh, God. Get that.
Goddamn way, you dummy.
Don't talk to me that way, you bitch.
Walter, turn around.
They may spend the night.
Dad, turn around.
And then the next day, that's when they're going to do everything.
Turn around.
Now I'll do it. Only now come on, you gotta record. You guys are stupid. You guys are really retarded, you know that? Then they act like a big shot, you know. I am a big shot. That's Cassandra, Michelle. Where's the small guy?
Right in front of you. Jay.
Hey, where at? Hey, say hello.
Talk about the high water.
I'm gonna take you to Hawaii, man. That's Michelle's little son. You think he's bad? Hey, James.